awaiting the winner of this rough Shadow20z repping Chi-Town and Ling, UIU Zone repping Phoenix.
Yeah, Shadow with that brand new jersey, the Disrupt jersey that he's rocking up there. He has that nice, clean, fresh out the box. You know, they just shipped it to him, overnighted it to him. They're like, you announce that you're on a new team on Twitter, they overnight you the jersey, it comes in the mail. That's esports, baby. That's how it works.
They could have let him come on the Red Bull Conquest stage without looking super fresh. Oh, he's got the joggers too. Oh my goodness.
Man, you popped way too hard for those
Red
joggers.
Bull, give me some joggers already.
I don't think Red Bull has joggers.
Come on.
The thing about Red Bull is, like, you know, all their merch is like, they jump out of planes and it's all like scuba diving, and I'm like, well, you guys got like a pair of sweats?
I know, we were at the offices, we saw ski masks, all kinds of snowboards, backpacks.
Red Bull had like this winter, like puffy long coat, like a poncho. I was like, I live in Southern California. Can I get like a pair of joggers?
I just want some joggers, man.
Something nice and comfortable. Wow, look at this. Yam flip coaching from the side. I don't know the rules here about coaching. I do know the rules. Oh, he's getting a controller, never mind. I do know the rules about being a filthy Ling player, which they both check the box for that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
California Ling players sticking together. Up against Shadow. As I mentioned, these two had an incredibly close match back at E-League. You guys remember the E-League TEKKEN team takedown that they had over there? That was a fun event, super fun event, and they had a really close match there. So we're gonna see how Shadow does here. He had a tough match against Jimmy, right? That was all Jimmy J. Tran, who, by the way, is waiting in that winners finals up against Joey Fury. Jimmy J. Tran, you know, about as excited as ever. I saw him win his match. He walked off the stage and sat down and just was like, eh. Like, not an excitable bone in that man's body.
Looking just a little bit more excited than Daigo after the ball.
Yeah, he's always big chillin'. You know how it is. Much more relaxing figure than most people.
I'm glad they kept the 20Z on the back too, repping his online boys. Junior,
Look at that! Look at that trophy, by the way.
Beautiful.
That thing looks heavy. It's the entire country on it. The whole thing. Well, sorry, Alaska and Hawaii. We couldn't fit like a separate floating 2 little trophies on the side.
Next year, next year.
Yeah, you guys, you're like islands. Whatever. The 48, bro. Represent the big 48. Here we go.
Oh, man, shout out to Alaska, man. I actually stopped by there this year. You too?
I didn't.
Round 1.
All right.
Fight.
All right, Peeling. Playing nice and aggressive early. I like to see that from him, actually. I think he does a lot of playing possum in the neutral, but sometimes you have to go in there and play a little aggressive. Wow, out of the way.
Ooh, the movement from Shadow.
Yeah, and good combo adjustment for the situation, right? Just going for the screw, immediately the running to afterwards. Superman punch, I like that choice a lot. Peeling down on life. Wow, that was crazy. Down in life, but you always got to watch out, right? You expect at any time, run up, back turn, 50-50 afterwards. Oh, the rage drive.
Exactly what Peeling was looking for here. He has the wall and the Oki.
Firecracker, and that'll do it. Peeling. That's when Ling is so dangerous, right? One of the best rage drives in the entire game. Super, super good. X marks the spot. Peeling, man, I feel like he's playing so aggressive. Flies that long. All right, hits the wall, but a little too far to get anything off of it, so just goes for Oki instead. Oh, the whip punish with the shoulder. Threatens it out of AOP. Just chopping him away. The jump, that should be it. Peeling, 2 quick rounds over Shadow, right where Jimmy J. Tran left off.
Fight.
Very surprising. I haven't seen Shadow really get dominated like this in a tournament for quite some time. See if he can bounce back here. He definitely has the mental fortitude to do so.
Yeah, gets the float. Yeah, this is such a small stage, right? The wall always going to be there for the end of the combo. Or sometimes the beginning, unfortunately.
The way Peeling is flowing right now, he looks so good.
Firecracker. No, he didn't get the float. Sometimes you have to delay it a little bit to get it. Oh, in the back, Peeling.
See my man Claudio season up after that wall splat. Oh my goodness, Peeling 3 straight.
Beat down. Oh man, the mask. We got the close-up of the mask. He's got like 15 of those. He's always got a new one at every tournament.
Never leaves home without it. He always got the mask and he always got the visor. Let the hair rock.
That visor cracks me up, dude. It's like 30 degrees outside. He's wearing a visor instead of like a beanie, you know, or like a scarf. I'm like, all right, bro. Whatever you say. Although if it's for the hair, then that's completely understandable as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
It's completely understandable. You know, I gotta tell you, the mask makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I just want to see his face. I don't know. It's freaking me out a little bit here.
Does Shadow continue with the Claudio?
I think there was a character switch, actually. Man, Tasty Steve harassing people in person. He can't help himself, dude.
He asked like every LCQ winner for their stick yesterday.
Yeah, and he did go to Kazuya. Okay, character that Shadow played for a long time. If you ever see him playing online, like on Cuddlecore stream or any of the streams, he's like training online. A lot of this character, he plays Kazuya a lot, the character he's playing before.
Oh, and he's starting off good at the Purple City Kazuya.
Out, wall splat, pull him off the wall. There's the screw. I like it a lot. Peeling, good adjustment against the wall there. In rage, get up, get out of there. Close out the round, switch to Kazuya, working out in his very first round for Shadow here. A little bit more comfortable.
Well, when he tests him with an electric at the start of the next round.
Counter hit 4. One issue about going for the stature kicks, right? Any big standing low like that, you obviously don't have a high crush, so something like a standing 4. The duck from peeling on wake up.
Nice stomp.
Running 3, catches him mid, thought he was gonna go for the firecracker, and that's gonna be the round. The nature of that,
such a good
mid launcher, right? Like you always expect the firecracker or something like that. Eventually you're gonna duck. Like it's gonna become an issue, you're gonna duck it, and then you just get clipped.
Yeah, he's done such a good job at recognizing when his opponent is gonna switch up his defensive strats, start ducking, punishes them big.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no reason, like, you just do the AOP mid, it's safe. Like, you're just gonna do it all the time. Eventually, if you do enough firecracker, it's gonna convince them to try to block it. Electric couldn't get the flow. He tried to get that dash up jab afterwards. Whoa, almost got around, couldn't get a whiff punish on the other side. But Shadow, it feels like he's much more comfortable on this Kazuya, and the threat of his electrics and other stuff is making feeling a little bit more hesitant. Nice duck and gets the launch afterwards. Duck and a hop kick even too.
Only 30 seconds on the clock though, yeah. Peeling had to stay in there to make something happen, and great defense from Shadow.
Yeah, tried to running 3 into the AOP, but Shadow was ready for it.
Hell sweep.
Electric. It's a whiff on it. A couple of axe kicks to try to line him up. Maybe peeling, moving around a little too much. All right. Caught him ducking at the very end there. Punish. Peeling. That's that threat of that AOP, right? You always got to be careful about it. You don't want to swing into it, get tripped up by the firecracker. Oh, he got him. The game for Shadow.
Just like that, switches to the Kazuya.
Yeah, looked really solid in that game. And now always the question about peeling, right? Does he switch over to Lei, or is he going to go just for a stage select? I hear the character select.
Yeah, we shall see. The ass kick pressure from Shadow was so strong that set, preventing him from really getting into AOP recklessly.
Yeah, and it always cracks me up. He always hovers on Kazumi, right? Like, he's played other characters before. Like, I think I've seen him play Raven, Kazumi. But really the characters are Lei and Ling. That's what you're going to see. Thinking about Lei here. Lei worked out earlier, and the thing I like about his Lei, like we said earlier, right? A lot of hit and run, very defensive, very evasive style. And we got it in that Lei locked and loaded. Compared to other Lei styles, which are a little bit more neutral heavy, a little bit more razor rush, he doesn't typically play that style, and I think it's a very frustrating style to fight against, so we'll see how Shadow handles it here. The one thing that he has, obviously, is the movement of a Mishima. You have the wave dash. It's a little easier to cover ground in situations where Peeling's just running away the whole time with back haha. Laying down on the floor. Just boot him off the floor instead.
And Shadow's movement in Tekken 7 in general is very, very strong, right? We saw it on the Claudio, a couple of clean side steps. And with Kazuya, those options only open up even more.
Round 1.
All right.
Fight.
Although then with the character switch, a couple of times we've seen this in the top 8, right? People rotating between different characters. Nice float of the air. That's one thing that you're going to have to do with Shadow here. The way he plays Lei, you're going to have to intercept the whip punish of the electric. Boom, against the wall. Oh, there's pressure here. Wall escape.
Yeah, Peeling always ready with that.
An auto parry out of it. Up, forward three. Look at him go. Oh, my. The drive.
Rage drive connects.
All right. I'd already used the drive, has a screw in it, so he didn't get it. Oh, that was so clean. I don't even know how I did it after the first hit. He was super ready for it. Shadow, hit by the Razor Rush there. Look at that evasiveness from Peeling. Always a threat. Look at the way he goes in and out. Although that whip on the forward three catches him in the back afterwards. Down forward two, no counter hit, but Shadow with a pretty sizable lead in this round. Forward three.
It's gonna bring Peeling back into the game.
Yeah. Man, a lot of damage on that combo. Shadow here, not quite in rage.
Now he's backing up, trying to make Shadow make a mistake.
The Razor Rush doesn't hit anything after. Challenge a lot of those Razor Rushes into the transitions, but Shadow not willing to. And put himself against the wall, though. Dangerous part about Peeling, giving up position all the time, right?
Very close game here. Peeling, I think, winning by a couple of pixels, but Shadow takes the lead with 3 seconds
The
to go.
throw break, 2 seconds on the clock, and he got him. Shadow 2 rounds up in this final game. Look down 4, adding up some extra damage. Finish on the Razor Rush. It goes for the mid at the end. Low, pretty risky to do. Ah, a nice whip on it. Oh, didn't get the 4-4-3 against the wall. The combo could be a little weird trying to dash in after. Wow, standing through a chunk of damage.
You see Peeling committing more to the Razor Rush so he gets the hop in.
That up forward 3. Panic, really strong move. Fishing for that down forward 2. There's the punish. And Shadow. It's a tough match, right? He's got to do a lot of waiting for Peeling to run in and then try to whip punish or intercept him with stuff. And Peeling has such an evasive, fast, pesky character. He's right there.
Oh, first low parry we see come out.
And I really feel like that Shadow, like, getting uncomfortable with how long it takes for Peeling to do anything, right? Whiffs 4-4-3 from downtown, but look at him. He's just running away back, Gets the whip punish, down back 4. Trade, Peeling will take it. Such a big lead. No reason for him to overcome it, but he does the electric.
Long distance on the electric. Huge damage, gets the balcony break on top of it.
Oh, the blue at the end.
Rage, devil mode.
Devil Kazuya. Well, boots him up off the ground, goes low. He got him off the down jab. Shadow moves on over. Peeling, nice work. So Peeling out of here in 5th place. Congratulations to him, representing that Phoenix region.
Incredible showing from Shadow. He's going to be moving on top 4 guaranteed to face ITS Glaciating in lower bracket semifinals.
Yeah, so we got the top 4 of this bracket. We got online player Glaciating over Shadow, and then we got that Jimmy Joey in the winners finals. It's going to be a good one. We'll take a look at the bracket after we see some of these replays, but man, this is a close set. It reminds me a lot of the E-League set. They just had such a close final game, although funnily enough, like back then we didn't see the leg because he wasn't even out. We're not even in the game. Not even in the game yet. But it was cool to see these guys go into their secondaries, right? Like we're deep enough in the game now that a lot of people feel more comfortable on other characters. They fleshed out different characters. The US has had the game long enough that they can work on these pocket characters and have other stuff ready. Like obviously, before he was a Claudio player, there had to be another character for Shadow, so it brings out the Kazuya, which looked really prepared, to be honest with you. I've seen him play this character a lot on other streams and stuff like that, so character is comfortable. It's always nice to have a solid pocket character in your back. Always have it available like that. Everybody cheering. Not cheering against Peeling right there. This guy, Way Gamble. Oh, you know how Way Gamble feels against Peeling. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Picking stages on me, you dirty.
Saw the devil mode come out at the end right there. Another clean sidestep into the ass kick, finishes this off.
Yeah, really well done. So nice work to Shadow moving on. Obviously, we mentioned in the top 4. He's going to be playing up against Glaciating next. We have that Jimmy J. Tran versus Joey Fury winners finals, which I'm sure will deliver.